So folks, welcome, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, based on your location, wherever you're watching us live from. Welcome to this live broadcast. We are here again with this former Timber Workers Union of Liberia, where we saw a few weeks ago they were at the president residence in rehab community, where a few weeks ago, and then they had to be there once again. Brazil. Okay. So they were at the president area a few weeks ago on the scene former Timber Workers Union of Liberia, where they talked to us again about the same issue. So my name is Brian V. Tobin. As you can see, some of them are now bullying the Minister of Finance. But we are here coming to you live from right before the Ministry of Finance here. Let me see if I can just closer to get that view.
I'm seeing methods that people do to school, but they always say how So that's kind of serious business.
So folks, we are still here.
Is it not a money that African people say? Because even with a young if we are king here, we have some our related land in our horses, they are under critical condition. And at this point that we are detained and for us to carry them to hospital, how is it going to be? This is the question of brother. Who is the boss? This my brother.
Yeah, you don't know me. The reason I asked the question because I have gone through the budget. I didn't go through the entire budget, but I went through it and I saw a budget line item where a privately run hospital like the ELW hospital, the government had to make some appropriation. So for you to not go, for you to not promote. So I was asking him as to because the government said it. So if you are claiming that there is a budget, there is 500,000 available for you, and you are just stated that They have received 200,000 as a payment. They have received 300,000 as a payment. But this time around, you are going to receive 500,000. Don't you see it?
Let me tell you, you never know how to do it. You never know how to do it. We never know.
Yeah. You don't feel it's true.
The presidency has more power. But don't you think it's the legal process they are going through? So you are now from the angle of the final minister and that of the president. You don't know what transpired between both of them. So don't you think that's the legal process is going through?
How do you think that you're going to address your issue now?
So what do you think is the obstacle? That's what I'm asking you. What do you think is the obstacle? Gafan is the obstacle. How Gafan is the obstacle? How Gafan is the obstacle? Did Gafan refuse to pay the money? Is it on record?
Yeah.
So how were you there when the president told him? Go ahead.
What? That imagine us be paid by the government. So $1 million, $122,000, $112. The president approved, and I want that demand to just the minister who the pay. Since someone else calculate. They don't give 100,000 for you, but let me see that.
So don't you think it's advisable to hold that for now? So
we will not share that money.
So upon receiver of this money, was there any deadline given to you for the additional money to be? So what did you receive the money for? If there was no deadline? Pardon, when did he show to you? When? When did you receive this money you are talking about? When did you receive this money? The 18th of what? December what? December what?
But all we know, we gave 100,000 and we demanded it for the and we not get about because we are here now. We want to become president now. He wants to get money, but
so do you think this money is going to be used?
So, $1 million.
Why if the minister refuses to pay? That will be a next step. Why if the minister
get the street. We're coming get the street. Let's go in our government. Don't get pocket. Can you what? See, this is what the person going nowhere. Because evenness. You know what I mean? But president speak. It's okay. It's at the front of. Just the minister. And then pay. Pay too much money. And then man said pay. Who are you, Papa?
So you don't think this thing is highly political?
We don't know. We're not a politician. We're not a politician. They don't take the street. It's our right to take the street. Government is the problem to our money. The president pay 7.1 million plus. Pay the poor money. Are you people? You don't want president job tomorrow. Who will vote for you tomorrow? Let's go for you. That's what they want to support the people.
There's a game between the finance minister and
not here. We not here. No. We just need our money. That's all we need. Money. And look at money. So then tomorrow, Thank God the president all the way coming. I want money to be paid.
So
The president, no, the document will have. Pay the money. They have to pay how? What is to pay how? What is the money to pay how?
So why if when the president comes and then...
Well, have you gone back to the president? Have you gone back to the president? Because the president was the one who insured the payment. Have you gone back to the president? Have you gone back to the president who insured the payment?
So do you think the finance minister will have this money and don't want to pay?
Intend going back to the president to have some dialogue?
When he comes, we say go back to him. As you speak, he's saying it because he wants to tell me already.
For now, we're not going to the president. We will continue engaging them.
So do you think the finance minister will have this money where the president have already approved of it and don't want to give this money?
They don't have the money. The lawmaker, the horse passed already.
So why is it necessary you go back to the House of Legislature? Well, it's pretty enough to go back to the legislator, the speaker to come and advocate for you.
The hospital already. I put the money in the budget. The money is in the budget. You see what I'm saying? This one, you know, the country not going out. Continue to say it. The country not going nowhere because of evil people. You know how many years now? They're gone and they're here second. For 20 years, they got taking money payment. That's not second. For 20 years, they got the money. So many people get the money. Good people get the money. The government top year licensing, they got the money. So in the same way, the top behind people, they got the money. Why are you doing that, bro? Today, our own country, our own people send that. They put to get our money. And to go in who I can now, them will be paid. We not them people, we not the politicians.
If this money is not paid, what's your next action? If this money is not paid,
it's not going to get the government by going in the street.
But we have the police are all here.
We win the street. We win the street. We bend the street. I won't go in the street today because I have billion in our account. I won't go in the street. They put half billion in our account. So we could get the street. But this is not going in the account. That's something from 1 million to go in the account before we in the street. They're going to come to the street.
So if it will take you 6 years, you'll be in the street.
When 200 years, we'll take the street. They put it away. That's how to teach man. That money, and that's for the money. We work for the money. I'll pay you for the money. What I mean?
By taking the street, you think will be the best way?
That's right, because our constitution said that. It's our constitution. It's our constitution right to take the street.
Don't you think it's necessary to call the finance minister on one-on-one table to discuss issues here?
No better unusual. No better unusual.
So what happened?
We want to family to talk twice. You know what he told us? He told us that, man, our father told us. What? I see, no me too well. We've been a president. And then say the mansion. You know how many of us have said in the talk? But see, Mama Kabelete, I mean, no, that one. Japo Suo, and others women, and other things for that. Get a part of our money today.
I assure you. I assure you.
You can say, you know how many years now? 20 years now.
But you're saying 20 years, Gafan was in power. Gafan was in power 20 years ago. Gafan was in power 20 years ago. 20 years ago, Gafan was a finance minister. No, we're talking about the minister. We are not talking about being a minister.
Who was the family minister? Who was the family minister for Eddie?
We're discussing being. That's what I'm saying. Because during the Weah time, we never saw you guys coming out like this. Like with this kind of number.
I don't want to talk about it. What? I know where my money made. I thought yes, Sunday. I mean, something to get from 1 million. It's a wickedness.
Do you have evidence to prove to that? Do you have evidence to prove to that?
What?
Do you have evidence to prove to that?
What document? See what document? We have evidence for another reason why not go man for goodness sake. What document?
100,000 legend restore we can
so we don't even in the street. That's what we're going in the street until I'm on the pay. King of the president is coming. I'm going to see what you know what happened to what the president know what to say. What president speak, what they say. Never cut the pass. Never cut the pass. We can lead what president job? No.
So why you kept scratching on this presidency? So under the presidency, the finance minister is in here.
When the president pay, who are you?
The president pay a policy. So the president be liar.
But he kept stressing on the finance minister being or president running for presidency. You kept stressing on the finance minister running to be your president. So what's the intent of this? The finance minister going to go run for presidency. And you are advocating for your money. What's the relationship?
See, that's what they are money. The customs minister has spoken. Pay. As the minister has spoken. Pay. So who is Gafan?
Gafan is the finance minister.
Who is Gafan? So when the president speaks,
it's the president.
The president. So, excuse me.
But don't you think it's a due process? Yeah.
Excuse me. The president put a Gafan.
Yeah.
So the president said, Gafan do this. Is that Gafan right to refuse?
Gafan is not Gafan one working. Do you know about that? He's the finance minister. He's the one. He's the one, but the issue is this. He's not the one working.
You have to argue? No.
But the president is not within the finance ministry. You don't know much about what's going on. I'm asking questions to get more detail about this.
So, they don't want to eat the money. They don't want to eat the money. Gafan no 29 not coming. You know what has sponsored them. That's why he's spreading our government. Why did you get pretty cardiac from our government? I will never say that here. That's not our government. If you take the president for the government, you take the title of the money. If you take the government, if you want for the government, you take the title of the money. It's our government. That's why I present your fellow people. I don't believe what people pay. Let me get something. Thank you. I will not be paying.
So, your name, sir?
Your name?
Okay,
thank you. Thank you. So, folks, we are still here at the Ministry of Finance. My name is D. Tobin. We are still here bringing all of the lives happenings from the Ministry of Finance here. Well, as you can see, you just listen to some of the leaders who are here speaking to us from all words of life. They are all here gathered from the former timber workers union of Liberia. My name is D. Tobin. As you can see, a lot of folks they are here, elder folks, young folks. They are here in huge number to receive their benefit or whatever they may call it. So my name is D. Tobin. I'm still here bringing you all of the lives, happiness from the Ministry of Finance and Development planning here. As you can see, let's see what we can bring you. Some of the pictures from here. As you can see, men, women are all here. They have been heavily guarded by the folks from the Liberia National Police that are here guarding them, while we are seeing the elder folks, some of them former timber worker union Gafan. We need our money today in the amount of 7,122,112 United States dollars. Enough is enough. That's what waiting on this placard. So they are here with their banner. And my name is D. Tobin. As you can see, the folks from the Liberia National Police, they are here alongside with them, guiding them in this entire process. So we will be around any moment from now. We'll be around to bring you all of the life, happiness as it relates to this number of former timber workers who are here.
Yeah, we are looking at if you bring 500,000 from how you call it, from 2025 and 2026, so every year you can so we can for 2 years. So that is going to take you basically about 14 years, or also to pay $7 million. I mean, yeah, that was like so I mean, but the question I asked whether there was an MOU that had, that was going to, make them pay such an amount, So, which means the government is, according to the spokesperson, they are saying they are going to take 14 years.
So, what we are seeing on the banner is 23,462. That's 22,452 former foreign logging workers of Liberia. They are all here. Let's see what we can get some folks.
People, I don't know nobody. We're not touching anybody. We're not setting waiting for the resolve our money. And that's how we get a review or we walk for you. All the way to the mansion, nothing. They tell them we'll go to the weekend. What I say, man. I say, he don't want to go. You're president, I give money. You give money, want money. You don't know, but I don't know what you think.
So folks, we are here. My name is Weah. We are coming to you live from the Finance Ministry. For those of you who are just joining us, we are coming to you live from the Ministry of Finance and Development Planning, here where the Finance Minister has been accused of holding on to the former timber worker union money in the sum of $7 million Liberian dollars. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, my love. Lord, I don't know. You tell me.